fighting.
Misses everything.
Well bowled.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Got right in behind it. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Well, the players are heading back to the rooms for a rest, and so am I, after an entertaining session. Solid defence, very compact.
Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well. No surprise there to see that one called a wide. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
Thrust the pad at it. Huge appeal. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Impacting outside the line. Easy decision, that, for the third umpire. A review lost. The decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball. Just threw the shot too early.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Nice solid defensive shot.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Well bowled.
Oh, disturbs the furniture.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
69 for 6.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to expand as they get settled.
Well bowled.
Strong appeal. And gone. Didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Nice bowling.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wide on.
Really good shot there.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Waiting.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper's ball.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Wait there.
They'll get at least one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Waiting.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Waiting.
Well placed, should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Gets off 0 with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Wing.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
End of the over, 5 off it. England are 81 for 7.
Yes.
Good shot, he's found the gap.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's just outrageous.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity. They'd worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Nice bowling.
6 runs added there. England are 87 for 8.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Just about timed that perfectly.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling, finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over. England are 99 for 9. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Barnett has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Out. That's a special catch. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. The openers get ready for the innings. Their first aim will be to wipe out the deficit and then put as many runs on the board as possible. The bowlers will be searching for early wickets to minimise whatever lead they can get.
The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes. Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away. Some adjustments to the field. No interest in that one from the batter. Duckett will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Great bowling. Well bowled.
Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely putting pressure on the batters. A solid knock. Unfortunately, couldn't go on to turn it into a century in that first innings. It's certainly given them something to build on here.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Hey!
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Edge, unplayable, out. What a catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. That's the end of the over. One wicket from it and very economical as well. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Duckett's back on now.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Great bowling.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for
of the innings, picking up a good single there.
quick onto that in the infield.
Great bowling.
Out.
Yeah!
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
It was an average sort of an innings we saw from them. You know just how rare it is, though, to see a batter of this calibre miss out twice.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Nice shot. Runs possible. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Great bowling.
Solid defence, very compact.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
4 runs added in the over. India are 5 for 2. Duckett from the south end.
Waiting. Well bowled.
Got right in behind it.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. India are 10 for 2.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Great
Nice solid
bowling.
defensive shot.
Smothered the spin, played it well.
Well bowled.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest. Barnett just needs to continue finding good spots now. Good timing, but good bowling to make it difficult to score.
Great
The over
bowling.
ends with no change to the scoring. After some superb bowling, it looks tough to find ways of getting the ball away. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Duckett with the ball in hand again.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Well bowled.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Well bowled. Great bowling. Well bowled.
Yep.
Middle that one, great timing.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Yep.
No interest in that one from the batter? Stokes will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. India are 22 for 2.
Try bowling. Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait on.
Edge! What a ball!
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Misses everything.
Bowling.
Stokes with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Ducked under the short ball well. Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good shot for no runs. Quick to get on the back foot, but just cracked it to the fielder.
Yep.
Big edge.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
4 runs added there. India are 30 for 2.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Barnett is looking good. Found some rhythm. Really challenging the batter now.
Try bowling. Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That was dangerous bowling. A loose delivery on leg and flicked nicely away for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. A bit of a sluggish start, but they're putting that to rights now. Scoring rate heading in the right direction at the moment.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait on.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
They'd look for a couple here.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
They've managed to follow up a slow start with some good scoring in these last few overs. Curran, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Yep.
A bit of shape on that ball, but very full. Not often you see loose deliveries like that not being punished.
That's the over. India are 38 for 2.
Wait there.
Great shot.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it. Gill watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
No interest in that one from the batter. Curran will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Over. India are 44 for 2. Going with spin now.
Is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Could that be out? Looks so.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Stokes, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Great bowling.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Solid defence, very compact.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Root is keeping things tight.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait there. Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. The third was there, they would have made it easily. They've instead opted to play it safe. Maybe a little too safe. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Root has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Got right in behind it.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce. Just threw the shot too early.
Wait on.
couldn't get it through the field. Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely putting pressure on the batters. Root from the north end. Nice solid defensive shot.
Root is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Waiting. Great bowling. Well bowled.
Four runs added in that over. India are 59 for 3. The end of the session. Plenty of great cricket so far. We'll be back and we'll see you soon.